Virgo, welcome to your reading. Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Tay, or you can call me Atayla, which is my full name. Okay, let me just tell you what I was thinking before I get into this card. So when I was meditating and I was like, what is the message for Virgo? What are they feeling during this week? And I immediately felt like I was in water. And I felt like it's kind of like that feeling where you feel kind of afraid to allow yourself to float, but then you realize, oh, I can do this, and I feel like that's what you were doing. Your things are so comfortable and things are so beautiful, you're kind of nervous and you're like, is something bad gonna happen? But I felt safe. And then when I started talking and pulling your card right now, we got the Daughter of Water. So Virgo, my love, Virgo. So baby love, your energy right now, the way you're showing up, you're so calm, you're so serene. You have this really beautiful aura that is just, it's kind of airy. It's like, it's very soft. And I feel like it's because you're in a really good space right now. You're very comfortable with the way things are. Even if things are not exactly ideal, you know that you're secure. And I feel like that's the energy that I was feeling. Let's go ahead and get into your spread here. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you're starting to really work well with others at this time. I think things have been working really well in your life. I think the moving parts, the people who are attached to you, you guys are getting along. There's not any disputes. And if they are, they're easily taken care of. You're manifesting a lot when it comes to your work life. You're able to get things done. You're making money, which is usually the only reason Virgo is stressing, is because they want to make sure that, you know, their financial life is secure. Your family life is looking beautiful as well. Like I said, money is looking amazing. Very good investments paying out and things like that. So this is a very good time for you. A very good time for you, Virgo. Congratulations. There's no doubt in my mind that you are going to be feeling amazing during this time. But there are some things we need to talk about under the surface. So I see that things, it looks like kind of like last week, or, you know, moving into this time period, you kind of had this energy of like, things are good, but they could be better, you know? So if there was like a 5-star rating, you gave your past, you know, a 4 out of 5. And so there's nothing really wrong with that, but I feel like that one thing that would have made it a 5 is important to you. And you're like, no, but I want that to work. I want that to be better. Yeah, because it's your wish. It's what you desire. And it's something that is very, very important to you. And for a lot of you, it definitely could be dealing with your love life. I think it's kind of like one of those things where like everything is good, you know, you have a good living situation, you have a good support system around you, money's looking good, there's nothing to really complain about. But then your love life, you're like, but I want that to be this way, or I want that to be, you know, I want someone to be a part of my love life. For some of you, it's like you want to be with someone physically, like you literally want to be with them, you miss them. For some of you, you feel like you want a little bit more affection than you're getting. So the problem that I'm seeing currently, if any, because like I said, things are going really well, but your focus is in your love life right now, because that may be the only thing that needs to be fixed. And as Virgo, of course, you're going to find what needs to be fixed. So your love life is of question right now. Currently, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is letting me know that you're kind of running away from your destiny. I feel like some of you are so sure on the way that things are going, and because the 4 out of 5 stars are set, you feel like that 1 star that you're missing and that you want to mold, you don't want to go towards it, because then it would jeopardize the 4 stars that are already set. And while that may be logically makes sense, the fact that you're so focused on that 1 star that has not really made it to become the 5 stars, because that has not been made, it's such a big part of your happiness right now. It's such a big part of what you're feeling. It's such a big part of you being content to being high off life, euphoric. You know, that's the difference. That 1 star could make you feel like life is just life, and I just feel so amazing and everything. That 1 star means more than you think, is what I'm trying to say. So what is your destiny with this? What are you supposed to be doing? King of Cups. Connecting. being in tune with this emotional thing that you're feeling. There's so many things I want to say. This emotional feeling that you're feeling, it is emotions, but it's so much more than emotions, Virgo. It's the symbolization or the representation of you finally becoming a full star yourself. And I'm saying that because stars have 5 sides. The top part, and then the 2 arms and the 2 legs. You're missing you're missing your head, the top of the star, the 5-pointed star. You're missing it because you feel like emotions are not that important, or maybe that's how you've been living your life, you know, like kind of being like, well, emotions don't get you far. They don't pay the bills, whatever. Now you've gotten to this point where emotion is really what you need to be focused on. Compassion, really reaching out and grabbing on and holding on to what makes you feel good. That person that makes you feel good. That relationship that really shows you more about yourself than you ever would have known. This emotional situation is going to dig so deep and show you so many levels of yourself. You can't afford to let this go. You can't afford to just pretend that you're okay with the way that it is. This is the part you're supposed to be focused on, my love. Your love life. True love. Because what's happening is this love that you have for another person, for yourself, is translating into your connection with spirit. And that's really what love is. It's the connection back to spirit. So there still needs to be a balance. It's not like you're just supposed to, you know, make your whole life about love. But understand that you pairing with the idea of being in love and being compassionate and being more sensitive in that way is going to completely transform your life. You also have to get rid of what you thought stability was. Because like I said, you have 4 stars out of 5. You know, this could be your work life, your friendship situation, your home life, and then I don't know, your body. Maybe it looks fantastic. Maybe even in really good health lately. But that 5th thing is your love life. And you have to get rid of the notion that love life is not important. Because for some reason, at this time in your life, it's very, very important. And I think it's because you actually have something good. You know what I mean? This wouldn't be coming up in your reading unless it's something to really go towards. So I feel like if you've been questioning, or if you've been, you know, kind of like, I don't know, like, is it the time for me to be in love? It is, because the situation that you're in or that you're thinking of or trying to pursue, it makes a lot of sense to what your spirit has been longing for, okay? Now, moving towards the future, you have the 2 of Wands. So a lot of you are going to be traveling. A lot of you are making decisions finally for yourself. You're finally looking at things like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is the way that I want to go. Oh, we have the Emperor in reverse. I feel like a lot of you had someone who was really trying to tell you what to do, or maybe it wasn't a person, but maybe you weren't really taking the reins in your own life. And this is significant because the Emperor card is ruled by Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is going into Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. So this energy of really, you know, the way that your energy is going to be, your passions that you're driven by. You're really going to be driven to shoot for the star that you want, the thing that's kind of far away, the thing that is going to expand your life. And I feel like this is important for you. This is very important, especially if you are somebody who kind of let people tell you what to do, or if you're kind of a soldier type of mentality or a warrior. Now you're becoming, you know, the person who's in charge of your life. And these steps that you're making towards the future, you feel good about it because it's your decisions, but you also feel like, but is it guided? Did I get the okay? Did I get the confirmation on that? Like, that's the energy that I feel for you. Yeah, this decision is because you don't want to wait anymore for the love that you feel like you've already found. You don't want to wait on, you know, finding love and never finding it. You don't want to wait anymore, because I feel like you're so fulfilled in yourself. You realize the only thing that you need is someone outside of you who matches your frequency, and you can find that. And I think that's what you're doing. You're deciding to go outside of yourself and not just be so, not a hermit, but I think you've been kind of closed off to the fact of love because you've been trying to get everything in order, and now everything's in order, so now you can focus on love. Now you can really go towards that. I think a lot of what this is just you having to realize your life is so freaking good. The only thing you have to worry about now, the only thing that you can fix, is your love life. And in true Virgo fashion, what needs to be fixed will be fixed. And so I think that's what's happening for you. Don't be afraid to really dig deep. There's also a lot of energy of you I would say your natal charts is something you should really look into and see how the planets are interacting with the way space is right now. And then also see for yourself what, like, literally meditate, get in tune with spirit and see what spirit wants to tell you, because a lot of what you're trying to decide is already mapped out, but you're just running away from your destiny. So don't run away from your destiny, because you're gonna regret it. But overall, this is an amazing week for you, a very powerful week for you. Again, nothing is going to be failing, everything's going to be thriving. The only thing that needs support is your love life and you actually being in tune with that. Okay, so go to spirit with that energy, figure out what it is, shine the light on it, and your answers will be given to you. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want your own personal reading with me, you can go to my website and book one, or you can go to my email, or you can go to Patreon. There's so many ways to get in contact with me. Just look in the description box below. Also, if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like on this video if it gave you some sort of enlightenment for yourself and your journey. And if you want to see live streams with me and you want to be notified, you have to hit the notification bell so that it'll let you know. And with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of you so much. Keep thriving, Virgo. Keep thriving. You got this. And I'll see you in your next video. Bye, Virgo.